When The Chosen released its first season in 2017, many of us were anxious to cherish the show. And guess what? The majority of the ones who were anxious to welcome The Chosen were devoted Christians who were protective over their religion. Let's be honest, religion is a sensitive topic, and it has always been this way throughout history. So I'm not surprised to see people being worried about what to expect from a show that claims to tell the story of Jesus accurately. I mean, even Christians have a bunch of dominations and disagreements within themselves.
I am the law of Moses.
Often debating on Jesus' nature and his experiences told through the Bible. That is to say, inevitably, some things in religion are left to one's interpretation, and there is always a chance for one's interpretation to disturb another. In that sense, I feel like The Chosen is one of the bravest projects to ever exist on TV, as they knew from the get-go that they would be criticized much more harshly than any other show. And naturally, they have to try way harder than any other series to achieve not only historical, but also religious accuracy. This eventually led to The Chosen that we know and love today. In fact, the show became so successful that it basically redefined religion on TV. Here is how. Before The Chosen, there were only a handful of approaches to religion on TV. On the one hand, there were positive and inspirational shows that were trying too hard to portray religion in a positive light, almost preaching about it. These types of shows are often seen on already religious TV channels, so they are telling the story to the existing believers rather than attempting to tell the story to the entire population. There are also secular shows that try to tackle the topic of religion at times. In those cases, religion often shows itself in the context of moral and ethical dilemmas. These dilemmas can often stem from religious teachings or beliefs and may lead characters to question their faith or make difficult choices. If religion has a bigger role in the show, there is often a conflict over it, as a source of drama and tension. This conflict is often between characters of different faiths or between religious and secular worldviews. These shows often lead to critiques of religion, mostly taking place in a satirical context. But to be honest, more often than not, religion is only used as a cultural plot point in many shows, providing only a setting for a wedding or a funeral, and that's about it. With The Chosen thought, perhaps for the first time in TV history, we see a show that does not preach, glorify, critic, or satire the religion. We see a show that is simply trying to tell a historical story based on interpreting existing documents at hand, aka the Bible. The creators of The Chosen have done extensive research to depict the culture, customs, and historical context of the time accurately, and also pay careful attention to the events and teachings described in the New Testament. One of the show's main differences and strengths is its ability to humanize the biblical characters. It explores the personal struggles, doubts, and imperfections of individuals like Simon Peter, Mary Magdalene, and Nicodemus. This approach makes these characters relatable to us. We feel like we already know them and can relate to their struggles even if they took place thousands of years ago. Even if they are spiritual beings to us today, they were humans once, and that makes a major difference. Also, The Chosen places a significant emphasis on the relationships between Jesus and his disciples and other individuals. It portrays the deep and transformative impact that Jesus had on those around him, focusing on the love, compassion, and forgiveness he offered. This approach makes him even more relatable, making him more of a human. Besides, unlike many other one-dimensional religious shows, The Chosen explores a diversity of perspectives within the society of the time. It depicts the tensions and conflicts between different groups, such as the Pharisees, the Romans, and the Jewish community. This adds depth to the narrative and highlights the various reactions to Jesus' ministry. I also have to mention the fact that the show is not only Christian but also highly spiritual, to the point of making it relatable to any other believer of any other religion as well. It delves into broader spiritual themes that resonate with people of various faiths or no faith at all. It addresses topics such as redemption, forgiveness, the search for meaning, and the human longing for connection with the divine. When you've added proper character development and accessible writing to the mix, you're left with a religious whose that can be adored by everyone. Do you agree that The Chosen redefined religion on TV? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.